after arriving in Vietnam, the second country on my journey to visit 40 countries before I turned 40, I explored the vibrant city of Hanoi. From there, I spent a few weeks unwinding in the coastal city of Da Nang before hopping on a plane to country number 3. Okay, so I'm on my way to the airport railway, which is the express train that's gonna take me from Incheon Airport straight to Seoul Station. It's about a 45-minute train ride from here to Seoul Station, and then from Seoul Station to Busan.
Please select your departure.
Just got my boarding pass for the express train. It leaves at 10:48 and it arrives at 11:30. So once I get to Seoul Station, I only have about, I think like an hour and a half to wait before my train leaves for Busan. Thank you. So I finally made it to Busan, to my apartment hotel, which is gorgeous. Look at that view. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited.
태양빛을 따라 바다로 가지 않을래? 아니면 푸른 잔디를 침대 삼아 함께 누울래? 파란 하늘 아래 천천히 너에게 다가갈게. 너의 손을 잡으며 그렇게 우리는 시작해. For summer is for falling in love. 해줄 수 있겠니? 솜사탕과 같은 구름은 네 눈에 비춰지겠지. 설레는 마음처럼
So I'm staying near Songdo Beach in a high-rise that overlooks the ocean. It is absolutely gorgeous. But Songdo is, I feel like it's on the outskirts of the inner city of Busan. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of walking to get to where I need to go today. But my first destination of the day is, of course, food. So we're gonna go get some breakfast. What I've noticed though is that in Korea, they don't really do breakfast. There's like nothing open where I'm staying. And I had to do a lot of digging to find a breakfast spot, like a local breakfast spot, not Starbucks or McDonald's, but I did find a toast food stall at this food market called Gukje. So we're gonna go grab some breakfast and then we'll head out to the first destination of the day.
Never needed luxury, cause there's more to life, you see. What's the point in finery if it fabricates a part of me? If the clout was wrapped in gold, some would go bankrupt just for a taste. Some would even sell their soul, only to realize it was never worth the chase. Yeah, yeah. Material comes and goes. What about your own growth? Finding things never feel the void. It just robs people of true joy. Don't get me wrong, nice things ain't bad. But I ain't trying to drop no bag for a fake smile that'll only last a little while.
Busan just moves differently. Slower, calmer, easier. Walking from Songdo to the city center gave me the chance to take it all in. The blend of modernity and tradition in the cityscape captivated me at every turn. And speaking of turns, I took a wrong one. But that's the beauty of Busan. A wrong turn will almost always lead you somewhere you want to be.
And it's just absolutely beautiful. There are some boats docked here with fishermen who are about to go out to sea. And this is what I love about Busan, is just there's so many just like hidden beautiful spots just right around every single corner. So I'm just gonna take a moment here and just walk along the water for a minute before I get back on the walking trail towards breakfast.
Finding things never feel the void. It just robs people of true joy. Don't get me wrong, nice things ain't bad. But I ain't trying to drop no bag for a fake smile that'll only last a little while. Simple life is how I ride. I don't really need much.
Good morning. I'm good, how are you?
Things that get you right, that's the really good stuff. Best believe money can't buy this, cause it's so priceless. Truly delighted. Come on and try it.
What is it we're ready for? What is it we're ready for?
Okay, now I gotta figure out how to get back to the road. Oh my goodness. That's the thing with these detours. You gotta figure out how to get back to where you're going. And here's the thing. In Japan and in Vietnam, yes, there was Google Maps. And Google Maps was very, very good. But here in Korea, good morning, how are you? But Korea doesn't let, I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to explain this, but I don't even know. Here in Korea, they don't use Google Maps. That's what I'm trying to say. And so I had to find a different map service. And I'm using the, I think it's called Keiko app. And it's good, but it's not as good as Google Maps in my opinion. And so it's a little bit harder to navigate places. And sometimes when you type in a location, you can't find it. It's not in there. So I've just been having to like guess on where to go sometimes. So let me figure out how to get to where I'm going. All right. Okay, found my way back to the street that I was walking on before, back to where I was heading.
By the time I arrived at Sinchang Toast, I was more than ready to eat. But what I wasn't ready for was the incredible history behind this toast stall. And it begins with this man, who for over a decade alongside his wife has offered a straightforward menu of toast, fresh juice, and soybean milk 6 days a week. The story of this diligent and humble family is etched into the walls of their micro diner. And I'm not just talking about all the signatures left by their countless satisfied patrons. It's the pictures plastered all over the walls of this family putting their heart and soul into the shop over the years that makes this place such an inviting atmosphere.
Ordered this special toast, which I think is ham, cheese, cabbage, and I think that's all. Ham, cheese, and cabbage.
Where the toast shines is in its simplicity. It's not doing too much, but everything it's doing well. The cabbage omelet, ham, and cheese was so flavorful, and it was all surprisingly filling.
That was actually really good. It was very simple, but definitely tasted so homemade. The man who was making the food was so kind. He was just such a sweet man. I definitely enjoyed my experience there. I am now on my way to the second stop of the day, which is Gumcheon Cultural Village. And I'm so excited to go there because the pictures are epic. So I think that in person, it's probably gonna match because so far, Korea has lived up to and exceeded all of my expectations. Ooh. Okay, so I'm walking through a market right now and there's a bunch of food that I really want to stop for, but I don't have time. Just gotta power through. But ooh, the smells are overwhelming, tempting me to stop. But no, I got somewhere I need to be. Gumcheon is at the top of a mountain, which is why it has such great views, but it's treacherous getting there. I probably should have taken the bus. Oh well, I'm almost there. And just for a little perspective, I was just down there, so that's how high we are.
I'll be honest, when I planned to come to Gumcheon Cultural Village, I was just in it for the pretty views. But the first stop along the village tour was a little museum that gave great detail about the cultural significance of this village. It all started in the 1950s when refugees from the Korean War settled here. They built homes quickly on the hillside, creating a maze of colorful houses stacked on top of each other. At its peak, nearly 30,000 people lived here. But over time, most moved away, leaving behind a village with a smaller, older population and homes that were slowly falling apart. Now fast forward to 2010, and things started to change. The local government, artists, and the residents came together with a plan to bring the village back to life. They worked on fixing up the infrastructure, turning abandoned houses into galleries and community spaces, and encouraging local businesses to open up. The residents, they played a huge role in all of this, helping revitalize the area and make it more vibrant.
So I'm walking within the village right now, and at the front of the tour, they ask that you speak quietly when you're inside of the village because there are people who live here and are like going about their day-to-day lives. Oh my gosh, there's a cat. Sorry, he just scared me. It's chilling. But I'm not a cat person, so I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna respect his area. It's like a maze up here. You could literally get lost in this village for hours.
Today, Gumcheon is a colorful, creative hotspot with over 40 art installations and a ton of local businesses. It's gone from being a forgotten place to a thriving cultural village, attracting over 1 million visitors a year. It's a perfect example of how a community can come together to transform its own future. I'm quickly starting to realize that one of my favorite parts of travel is the food. So of course I couldn't come to Busan without stopping by BIFF Square, home of the Busan International Film Festival and a hot spot for some of Korea's best street food.
These are so good. The crispiness of the outside of this dumpling is perfection, and the inside is seasoned so well. Right before she gave them to me, so she had them like just set out, and then right before she gave it to me, she kind of like seared it a little bit extra, and I think that like did the trick.
Next, I had a seared meat stick that made me wonder if today was going to be one of those days where everything I ate turned out to be a 10 out of 10.
She charred it right before she handed it to me. And that gave it just like a really good smoky flavor. So that was good. I'm on the hunt for street food number 2, and I think I might have found it. Ooh. So street food number 2 is fried potato on a stick. It looks really good. I've seen the finished product. Other people have been holding them, so I'm excited to try it. She's deep frying mine right now. She has potatoes pre-cut already, but then when you order it, she fries it for you, so it's fresh.
Forget about the onion dust on my pants or how awkward it was to eat. This was seriously delicious. I could have gone back for seconds on this one. So I'd never heard of raindrop cakes, not until seeing them first at Gumcheon. And then seeing them again here, I thought, why not give them a try?
Original,
Okay,
Thai muscat,
okay.
mango,
Oh, I want mango.
cherry, mango,
Mango, I'll do mango.
USA.
Yes.
Wow, American dream.
The jelly is made with just 2 ingredients, water and agar powder, making it calorie-free, though it's pretty flavorless, except for the soy milk powder it's served with. When you take a bite, the jelly melts into your mouth to a watery consistency. I'm really glad I stopped by this stall. The stall owner was such a treat with his infectious joy and humor. Truly, it made the experience unforgettable. And cemented for me that one of the jewels of South Korea is its people.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's good. Okay.
Times and places are all in who you share them with, and it's life. And the point is enjoying who you
Thank
share
you.
it with. Joy is who you share it with. And the weeks and the weekends are keeping close who you spend them with. And in time joy is who you share it with. Try something new. Shout out to me, shout out to you. But first things first, we gon' set the mood. Cause every day's a vibe, do you feel it? Ooh, so fresh, don't you see the kicks? I used to dream about days like this. Every day feeling like it's summer. I knew one day that I would come up. I feel it coming my way. And I know it's gon' stay. Cause I'm just here to have a good time. I'm just here to live a good life. Tell me if you with it. Alright. Tell me if you with it. Alright. I'm just here to have a good time. I'm just here to live a good life. Tell me if you with it. Alright. Tell me if you with it.
Is it already Monday? Cause I'm tired of the Monday. Could you just come and take my hand? Take me to a foreign land.
I think we're on the same page, and I hear what you're trying to say. What if we changed up all our plans? Don't know where to go, but we'll just pack our bags. Anywhere as long as I'm with you.
So I was gonna stop at that coffee shop, I think it's called Black, but they're not open right now, and there's not very much open here right now to eat. I think it's because it's so early in the morning. That's the downside of getting to these attractions really early in the morning. I mean, the upside is that you have the place to yourself, there aren't any crowds, but then a lot of the places are not open yet. So I think that if I go on the main road, I can find something to eat. First of all, I'm really impressed at how delicious this instant ramen is. But apparently instant ramen is really popular here in South Korea. But yeah, it's delicious. It's really flavorful. I've never had an instant ramen this flavorful. This is really good. This was so fun to do.
Living every day, gotta love on all my brothers, my sisters, yeah. Unity seems taboo, family feels so review. So I gotta be the one to advocate, to show love to one another. It's amazing, so picture perfect, hope so high. I wanna be known as a decent guy. I ain't perfect, so why put that pressure on another man? Cause every now and then I drift from purpose. Yes, I do. Robbing myself, I rarely follow plans. But that's when I realized everyone's just like me. Human with a bunch of flaws, likely. Yeah, we got one life that's pricey. Be a diamond in the rough, so icy. Looking forward to the better days, when the world starts making change. Yeah, ignore what the haters say. Ooh, ooh, God gon' make a way.
So the plan is to do one lap around to see what all is here, and then I'm gonna start trying stuff.
I ended up spending 3 hours here, and I went in. But my game plan was to start light, and these veggie kimbap were the perfect first taste. This is also known as Korean sushi, but the difference between this and Japanese sushi is that it utilizes rice seasoned with sesame oil, salt, and pepper.
이거 하나 얼마예요? 3,500원.
Thank you. This looks really, really good. That's so good. Let's try the soup. I mean, it tastes like broth. It tastes a little bit like chicken broth, but I don't mind it. This rice roll tastes really, really fresh. On to the next one.
Coming to this market, I challenged myself to try things that I normally wouldn't, which is what led me to this stall, serving up some of Korea's most famous street foods, tteokbokki and fish cake soup. Unfortunately, I thought I was ordering one of each, but that was not the case. When my order was brought to me, I realized I'd essentially ordered enough for a few people. And I didn't necessarily love either of these dishes. The fish cakes had a bit too much of a soggy consistency, and the tteokbokki were a bit too chewy. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish before heading off to find my next bite.
Ooh, chicken.
Never one to pass up some good-looking chicken, I stopped at this stall for fried and glazed chicken bites.
Look at that glaze. Look at that glaze on that. The chicken is fried perfectly. It tastes so good. Okay, so I haven't tried glass noodles yet, so I'm gonna try those.
So Unmmaned are these pale gray, kind of see-through noodles made from sweet potato starch. You might have heard them called glass noodles, cellophane noodles, or sweet potato vermicelli.
They come with some sort of like vegetable. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's even a vegetable.
They came with this semi-spicy red sauce that turned the noodles a bright orange when I mixed them in. There was also sesame in there too. What surprised me most was how sticky the noodles were, in a good way. That stickiness made the sauce and seasoning cling to every bite, which made the whole thing just work. Honestly, it was excellent. Now, as it concerns day 3, I guess you could say I saved the best for last. Day 3 made it crystal clear. Busan's nature isn't just beautiful. It straight up humbles you. reminds you that if you search, there are places in the world capable of rendering you speechless. And it wasn't just this moment. No, there were so many moments like this throughout this trip. Until we meet again.